Hello everyone, this video is going to provide an update on the status of the EPA's Energy Star program, and more specifically about the Energy Star for Homes program. As you may recall from my last update back in November of last year, I shared the good news that EPA Secretary Lee Zeldin had dropped the idea of ending the Energy Star program and instead determined to maintain the program in some form. I also shared with you in my last update that the Senate and House Appropriations Committees last year had bipartisan support to provide level funding for the Energy Star program for the next fiscal year, going so far as to make a specific line item appropriation for the program for $30 million. Now, this level of detail in Congress's appropriations legislation, all the way down to the program level, is incredibly rare. Well, fast forward to last week, and supporters of the Energy Star program will be pleased to hear that a massive bipartisan spending bill was dropped in the House of Representatives on January 5th, which included a specific provision that not less than $33,024,000 shall be spent to carry out the Energy Star program. On January 7th, the White House put out a statement of administrative policy in support of the bill, which is H.R. 6938. Which makes the president's signature all but guaranteed. Now, H.R. 6938 successfully passed the House the next day on January 8th, and then passed the Senate yesterday, January 15th, securing funding for the Energy Star program that the administration will be much less likely to take away. As for the Energy Star for Homes program, it's been relocated under the EPA's Indoor Environments Division, where the Indoor Air Plus program has existed for many years. And while staffing for all Energy Star programs has been greatly diminished, the Homes program was lucky enough to retain a strong core team of veterans that have been supporting that program for many years. This means that the Energy Star for Homes program is, fortunately, continuing on business as usual. And it's possible that the Energy Star program could be moved over to the U.S. Department of Energy, as I reported in my last update. However, with $33 million of funding now clearly in place at the EPA, and programs like Homes appearing to settle in at a new location within the EPA, it seems less likely that a move to DOE is going to happen. The best news is that the Energy Star program survived a traumatic threat and disruption from last year in 2025, and in no small measure because of the tremendous support from the many public, private, and nonprofit organizations that advocated for its continuation. And if you are one of those organizations or individuals, thank you very much. Thanks for watching this update. I will definitely be providing more as I hear them. Until next time, take care.